Welcome, everybody, to Wellness and More of You Facebook page, YouTube channel. I'm glad you are joining me in here. Today is a special day. It's Sabbath, Sunday. And with what I want to share with you, I just want to say right up front, this is challenging. This is challenging what I'm going to share with you. We are so full of things we do, our work, our family, our downtime. That's my life, right? It's everybody's life. And this is very challenging for me, what I'm going to share. I'm grateful for the challenge, and I hope that you will be too, because it's really going to help to fill up the gas tank, so to speak. We go, and we go on empty half the time, right? I mean, even today, things are popping up, and I'm going, oh, dear Lord, things I have to take care of, right? So I just want to get right into it because it's just so good. I've got my phone on mute. So the Sabbath began with God, Sabbath one day out of the week in Genesis 2 through 3, where he rested from his work of the creation and he took a day of rest. And do we do that? So if God, the creator, did it and he needed to do it, how much more we, right? And to be emptied out in the process when we go to rest, what does that look like for you? And this is going to take a while. If you really want to dive into this, be kind to yourself. I do all the time. And just say, okay, I'm doing the best I can, right? Um, just to lay down all the work. Okay, so let's talk mentally and physically. Mentally, our minds are always going on what needs to be done today, right? We only have today, so we got to get what we can in for today. And that's going to be the hardest thing, is the brain shutting down, because we like to organize our week, organize our day, and organize our week, especially on a Sunday, right? That's what I do. And so I still have to organize, right? There's certain things, but I think that to start with, just to rest is not to do those extra things that typically you might have. Just let go of a few things for that day and start to get a taste for really resting. So when I think about this for myself, I think when you go on vacation, what do you do first? You unpack, right? And you get settled in. And then what do you want to do? You want to go to the beach first thing, you want to get your groceries or whatever. But the first thing you want to do is just sit down and rest. And that's how I'm thinking about my Sundays. You can pick any day you want, depending on your schedule, but just that day, one day a week. So I'm on vacation. Yeah, that's how I'm going to do it. That's how I'm going to approach it. I just want to be on vacation. I just don't want to do anything. And when I do go on vacation, do you ever think or feel that after a week, you're just starting to relax? That's because we don't take the one day a week. We just go all the time, 7 days a week after week. And we wonder that 1 or 2 vacations out of the year, why a week or even 2 weeks is not enough. That's why. Because our systems, I like how this person said it, it resets your body system by doing this. And so the first part of the week, God requires the first of everything. Love him first above all things. He doesn't want us to have idols, right? So anything we put above him is called an idol. I don't care what it is. It's an idol. So the first part of the week, the first part of the day, the first part of the month, the first part of the year, the first fruit of your finances. He just requires the first of everything. And so when Cain and Abel were born, and remember back in the day, he accepted Abel's offering, the first part of the work that he did, the flocks. He tended the sheep and all that. And then Cain brought his whatever was left, or whatever. He didn't even consider when he went to do the offering with the Lord, and the Lord didn't want his offering. It wasn't out of love. It wasn't out of the first. It wasn't, his heart wasn't right. And so come with that. Hopefully that helps too, because what's the intention of our heart when we come and take a Sabbath with him? So I just don't think, for me, taking a rest just because it's good to do, it's more fulfilling to do it with him, right? He's the first of everything. So I have my worship on. Commercials coming on here. I have Pandora for worship, and I have YouTube that I do for live worship. And I get so many beautiful artists. Let me see who this one is. Charity Gale, Gayle. I just love her. John Wild from Bethel, Worthy is his name. Holy are you. Just beautiful, beautiful worship. And that worship fills your soul, and it heals your soul, heals you. So God rested. Are we taking time for him, shutting down your brain? Because the brain is the big problem. Yeah, can get in the way. So prepare for this day. If you're really challenged by it, like I am, and want to dive into it and do it, prepare yourself. That might help to just, okay, tomorrow, the day before, I'm going to prepare not to do this, this, and this. I know I have to do some things to prepare for the week, but that will help. So let me just read my notes real quick. Jesus had to take time aside. He had to take time aside. He was God. He was God on the earth. If you've seen me, you've seen my Father. He was one with the Father, and he's called us to be one with him. So part of Wellness and More of You is, the goal is to be out of the way, to be healed up, washed. Only he can do that, but you've got to be willing. Be healed up and filled up. Wellness and more of you. Not you separated from God. You joined with God in who you were truly meant to be, created to be, one with him. That's why I came up with that name for this ministry and therapy work, so that you can be hand in hand, one with him. John 17. I wish that they be one as you and I are one, Jesus prayed before he died. And then he left his spirit. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful Sabbath Sunday to meditate on the word, his goal, God's goal for us. What are we doing to participate in that? How are we going to respond to this invitation? And I call challenge. I hope your desire for him and this time that you can take with him is the same as his for you. Yeah, that's my goal. I hope it's your goal too. So talking about some hindrances that could be in the way, the mind, physical things that came up for me today already. It's only halfway through. Some things, challenging things happened. I didn't do it on purpose, but I'm taking care of my neighbor's car, and I had it started because it's cold here, and it's a push button start, and I left the keys in the car. My phone's in the car. Yeah, I went to get out of the car to grab something out of my car, and the door shut and locked. Well, I unlocked it to get in the car. How did it just automatically lock? Isn't that crazy? So we had to get a locksmith out here. I missed my time with my great aunt. The only time window I had with her today, she's 101. Just I'm just shaking my head going, things happen, it could be worse. But I'm going back to that restful place. And this is what I want to say next. Hebrews 4, I'll let you read it. It is so good, guys. They entered into the rest of God because they believed. And to those who didn't believe, did not enter in. So we've got all these things going on in life. And underneath, the undercurrent of our response in life is the biggest test, is to see if that undercurrent is peaceful and restful, no matter what's going on out here. Inside, peaceful and restful. Yeah, that's the big test. And so Hebrews 4, read that. It is just so, so good. And he will reward us for hungering, for thirsting, for asking, for the door to be open, and he fills. So it's beautiful. So yeah, I had that peace and that rest. It was good. It was just kind of frustrating. Um, One of the other hindrances is some people have it more than others that do. They can't sit down. They have to be doing something constantly. They're not on their phone. The phone is the biggest addiction now. It's actually labeled an addiction in the mental health books now. The tablets, the phones, just constantly being on it. It's the same thing with doing, right? So when you're resting, you're not doing all that, you know. What can I achieve today? What can I get done today? You're going to lay all that down when you're resting for Sabbath. It's challenging. That's what I'm saying. It's challenging. This is going to take time to achieve, but it's going to be worth it because you're going to feel refreshed. You're going to feel new. You know, when you get that workout training thing, when you're at the gym and you feel good afterwards, you know, it's almost like a discipline. This is going to be a discipline to do. I hope you join me with it. In that restful time, I do communion. So I have my crackers, my little juice. And communion is just so beautiful because today's thing is going to be called the love exchange. So do this as a reminder of me, says the Lord, when you do communion. And it is that love exchange. Father, I thank you for washing me, cleansing me, purifying me. Reveal to me what I need to do on my part to hand over anything that I might not be able to see. He services what he wants when. He told me that. And so communion is that beautiful love exchange. And so encourage you to do that with the worship on, the communion. Turn your phone on silent. Just really be intentional about it. So, so, so good. Fasting is the other thing with Sabbath. And I'm doing intermittent fasting, which is very helpful. It's very difficult to do fasting even for one day. So the intermittent fasting can help, where I do a 4 window time to eat. And my homeopathic said that to eat that 4 hours is good from like 9 o'clock to 1 in the morning, so that you've got your fuel for the day, and then it's winding down by the time nighttime comes and you go to bed, which is better sleep, just all around better. So it resets your body. If you could do a 3-day fast, ask your doctor how to do that. Of course, I do my protein shakes when I do any kind of lengthy fast. I'll do turmeric tea. I'll do with honey in it, and I'll do my protein shake, which has multiple things in it, but no food. So for me, that's the only way that I can do it. So everybody's different, and you should not do a full water fast unless you know your body, especially if you have sugar issues, diabetic, all of that. You need to talk to your doctor about it. Okay, so our response to taking time for Him should be like, yes, Lord, help me to do this, because it is going to be challenging. So, Lord, help us to do this time with you, setting everything else aside. Love Him first with all your heart, soul, mind, and strength. He left us with 2 commands out of 380. He left us with 2, just to love Him and love others. But you don't love others. It says, like you love yourself. And unfortunately, we think that's selfish to do that, to love yourself. No, it's not. No, it's not. How can you love others until you love yourself? Until you accept the love of God for who you are, how He created you to be. And you're an expression of God that will never exist again. It's true. So bless your time and your worship time, and listen with pen and paper at hand when you're in your quiet time. Take notes of whatever it is that He's giving to you. Just take notes. He speaks a very still, small voice in your heart. Could be in your mind, could be in your heart. I pray that you receive well, because it's about, this season especially is about receiving all that He's given to us, His precious Son, His gift of the spirits. There's 9 gifts, 9 fruits of the Spirit of God: love, joy, peace, patience, kindness. Lord, take each one and just say, Lord, please be that within me. He doesn't want you to be like Jesus. He wants Jesus to be in you, the Spirit of God to be in you. Only Jesus can be Jesus, but He can do it in you, right? So I pray that we'd be one as you and the Father are one, Lord. That was your goal for us, your creation. Bless you, bless your Sabbath time, and may you carry that rest throughout the week. And tomorrow we are going to be talking about a very, very advanced technology you don't want to miss. All right. Take care, guys. God bless you.